Hello everyone, welcome. My name is BadCode. How's everybody doing? Yeah, let's do our first QBox video of how-tos. Actually, it's probably the second one since the first one was probably the install QBX or QBox. So, yeah, let's see. We are going to be talking about QBX-Garages and some of the options there are in there and how to add and remove the garages, and also how to fix some of the little buggy things on the coordinates. Sometimes we don't see the drop-off thing, the drop-off car location, all that. We'll hit all of those steps, and I hope to help you understand how the script works. So, but before we do that, let me just say thank you for hitting that 100 subscriber barrier, which we just passed. I think it was April 2nd. I'm not sure. Thank you so much for that. That is amazing. I did not expect so much in so little. And it's all because of you guys. It's all because of you guys. Thank you so much for being on that side. I will do my best to help you out with many scripts. If you guys have a suggestion or anything like that, just put them down in the comment section down below. And of course, if you did enjoy the video, hit that like button. And if you want me to film the new videos, hit that subscribe and notification button. So let's do this. First off, the icons. Let's get this out of the way. There's certain icons here. These icons, we're going to change the height of this. In some situations, this doesn't appear because it's too low. And we're also going to change what those icons are. I'll show you real quick what they officially are. Don't tell anybody, okay? If you go slightly down, you'll see what they are. Oh no! This is Area 51 shit right here. We are going to change these icons where we can change them to other things, and I'll show you in a few seconds what they are. I'm just no clip. We'll see you on the server side. Go to your VPS server. What I was talking about were these. We are using this one. We can change it to any one of these. We are going to change the spawn menu one to this one, so you guys can understand what's going on. But if you want to change the other ones, it is easy to do. So first off, open up your directory where your QBox server is located. It should be QBox or FX server if you only have one. I have many, so I just named it this. Enter your TX data, resources, QBX, and we are going to use VS Code. It's pretty awesome to edit and organize your scripts and all that. Since we're going to be messing around with a lot of what QB Garage is doing, and open a new window of VS Code, just right click it here, say new window, and just drag the directory QBX-Garages over here. Boom. Been already here, so don't worry about it. This is the directory QBX-Garage. If you go in here, you will see client, config, local, server, shared. You can also see those here. Client, config, locals, shared, and these files here. So this is a better way to organize your life. So what we're going to do is go into the config directory, open it up, and we are going to be messing around with these two things. Heads up, do a backup. If you're new to this, you don't know what you're doing, just copy and paste this to your desktop. That way, if you do mess up, you can always replace it with the old version. So please make a backup just in case if you make mistakes, okay? So we're going to look at, this is where the icons things appears. This is the drop off marker and this is the garage marker. We'll be back to these later on, but these use the coordinates that are given to us minus a few things. This will change. We are going to go to our config server. It should look something like this. Actually, this is to be as equal to the original as possible. It should be something like true. Okay. Nope, not true, just true. Okay, say this. We're going to talk about these variables. They're important. The auto respawn is when, for example, you leave your car outside in the city, you crash, the server restarts, and you come back. If it is set to spot to false, it will place it in the impound, as it says here. If false, does not put them into your garage, and the player has to go, it doesn't have to go, has to go to the impound to get the car. If you place it to true, the car will automatically spawn inside the garages. I'm assuming it's the last garage it was in. Not sure if it just throws it out there and places it in whatever garage it wants to. I am not sure. So it's up to you what you want to do with your server. False, true if you want everybody to go to the impound to get the car. It is set to false. If the car goes back to the garage, it's set to true. Warp in vehicle. This is when you spawn the car in the garage. Again, this is RP based. If you want the RP to be more, you can place it as false. The car will appear and you have to go to it you have to unlock it and then go into it. Ironically, we'll get back to that. If you place it to true, you will spawn automatically in the car. Car will be running and you're ready to go. I'll leave it at false for now. This one right here, from what I tried, it's not working or it's not working the way it should be, because if you spawn the vehicle and you're not going into it, it is always locked. I have no idea why, but it is always locked. But if you spawn into the vehicle, it's already open. So this variable isn't working, even if we do put it at false or true, depending on what we choose here. It always goes with that situation. If you warp into the car is open. If you spawn the car, when you go to it, it is locked. So you do have to open it. I'll probably check into this a little bit further on. But this one is, so the car will be locked when taken out. But if you spawn it out and not into the car, it is automatically locked for some reason. I don't know why. And if you spawn into the car, even if it's true, it's unlocked. So it's nothing that will break, but it's not stressful. The distance, we don't change this. If you want to put more, you can put more, but the way it's set, it's perfectly fine. As for the garages, there are many garages. And we'll talk about these variables, but there is a description up here if you want to see it in more depth with the options that exist. So right to it. But I will explain a few of them. For example, label. This is the garage name. I don't know where this appears. It It's just more of a label of this. What appears on the map is this one. So you can change it if you want. You can make it say, I don't know, motel parking here. Or since this name appears on all of them, on the map it does a little sequence. Let me just show you what I mean. I don't know if changing the name, for example, if you do click it, public parking, 1 of 24, so it does join them up. So I don't know if changing the name will cause that, but if you want to change the name, change the name. It's all up to you. The sprint is that symbol. I think it's the house. This little symbol right here. To see better, it's this one right here, a little garage thing. You can change this to other icons. Let me see if I know where they are. 1 second. The sprints, I can do it here. I think it's here, 1 second. Blimps. It's up in a new table. These are the blimps. That one was, let me just check, 357. So if you go down here to 357, here it is. And the color, 3 is blue. There's a list, I don't know where that list is. But you can change the symbol to something else. I don't know, maybe change it to a P, I don't know if there's a P. Or some other symbol. You can change the airport ones to this one, or the boat ones to the boats, whichever one you want. And then we go back. Oh, there's this one right here. This is the type of garage it is. In this case, vehicle type is car. There are other options. Boat, helicopters, you can find those in your shared directory here. And it says types. So you have car, air, sea, and all. All is everything appears in there. Boats, cars, airs, and everything. But if you identify it as air, you can only park airplanes, helicopters in that one. Sea, you can only park boats or other aquatic vehicles in this. Back into the server, and this one right here is the coordinates where you can open up the menu to the garage, which are the green ones. Let me see if I can. Which are these? The green ones. And the other one is the spawn where the vehicle spawns. It's this one. So this is just a little bit of some instructions on how to what these variables do. There's more information up here. If you want to add stuff, remove stuff, or anything like that, you can do that. But what we're going to do is we're going to copy this motel garage. And as you can see, it opens up here and ends here. It's just before this. We are going to copy these lines just before the other one. This is to add a new garage. And we're going to go, after you've copied it, go all the way to the end. See where this one is, the last one, and try to make a little line all the way down. It should be aligned. At the end of this one, press enter. Make a comment, say my garages. That way you know this section is for your garages. We're going to change the name, but before we change the name, we're going to go teleport to the docks because that's where we're going to put our cars. Let's spawn our flash. We're teleporting to the... Not dropping all the way down there. Gonna teleport right over here. Okay, this is where we are. We are gonna put the garage thing over here. We're gonna put it, the menu right around here, and we're gonna put the garage over here. Since this is the docks, we're gonna call it the docks garage. And for now, let's go back to the, we're gonna change this to docks. Not capital D. I would use lowercase for these things. Docks garage. Put docks or shipping garage. Docks garages. You can use the name you want. Just make sure that the name you're using here isn't one of the other ones. Just do a search for it. To do a search in Visual Studio, just Control F and paste it. For example, if I use this one, and if I did search it, it would say one of two, so you can't use that name. So let's Control Z this. Back to Docks Garage. It is important that there is no other name the same as this one, or else the game will do some crazy stuff. The label, put it as you wish. Of course, you want it to be cars. And the access point, the blimp, so yeah, everything else. It's using vector 4s. So let's go into the game. As a direction, it's irrelevant what direction you're in. It doesn't matter. But on the spawn point, we should place it using that direction. But for now, to see the vector 4 coordinates, just go to your admin bar, /admin, go down to developer options, and you should see something called copy vector 4. Press enter, it'll give you a message saying that it did copy it. Go back to your VPS, replace this with the new coordinates. Make sure that the line ends in a comma. This is important, or else this will break the structure. So we've placed this. Now we need the spawn coordinates. Let's go back to the game. And we want to spawn it right around here, looking that way. A little bit farther in. Don't put it too close to that, especially if you have big vehicles. It will spawn right next to that, and if it's too big, it'll probably clip and flip and probably send you flying for no reason. So we're facing it that way. We want it to face that way. We're gonna, again, copy vector 4 on the upper right, press enter, go back to the game, or to the VPS, and replace it. Again, it has to end with a comma at the end here, or else it'll break. So we've got the coordinates, we've got everything ready. Now all we need to do is restart the script. Don't forget to save it, Control S. It does save. Restart the script, QBX-Garages, restart, and if everything goes well, we have icons. Yay, let's get rid of that. If you go here, it says we don't have a car here, that's why we brought this one. Wait a minute, what's happening here? Oh, don't tell me the cars lock. They do lock. Ah! I think the script is slightly broken. But I don't know, it could be just me. Just place the car, the option appears, stored. We go back over here, open, there it is, take out, there we go. As you saw a few minutes back, I did have it to spawn in the car. Now it's probably not spawning into the car. Let's check it out. Go right to the beginning. Yeah, weapon vehicle, false. So let's put this at true. You can save it, but don't restart it yet. And just put the car back into the... As you can see, it's locking the cars when it spawns out. Okay, let's restart the script. Restart. And if we did everything right, we'll spawn into the car. There. Ta-da! Okay. That's how you add one. Removing it is almost like the same thing, just delete the group. For example, this one. Just make sure you only delete until the closing brackets. Just delete it and it disappears. We're not gonna delete it, but that's all you have to do is delete it. Now we go to the fun part. We don't like the marker that's on the car on the menu one. We don't want this. We want something more. We can choose this one, or we can choose this one, number 36. We want this one. We like this one. Our server will bring more people in just for having this icon, so just choose this one. Again, you can choose whichever one you want. You can keep it as is, or you can change it to this one and make it higher. It all depends on what you want. But from here, we're going to choose this one, number 36. And the one we want is this one right here. But when we do change it and restart it, before we restart, let me just check something here. Is the car inside or out? It's out. It's in. Okay. We're going to restart it. And we're going to notice that it's missing. Where did it go? Did the car break everything? No. If you use the one clip or no clip and go slightly down, it's right there. So why is it down there? What madness witchery is this? Well, for that one to look like that, we had to do a little minus thing on the height factor. And that's what's happening here. They did this to somewhat fix this problem, just to show that little part. But if you remove this, it should appear. Just off the bat, some of the spawn points, the drop-off points, don't appear because they're too low. I would probably suggest taking 0.2 off here and putting it 0.7, 2.7. That way they all appear and you know where they are, instead of looking out for everything. So we removed the minus part here, and let's see what happens. There it is. And this one is a little bit higher. You'll know that some of them are like this, others are below. You can fix afterwards the coordinates better for that, but it's up to you. But we don't like this like this. I think it's too big. What can we do? Back to your VPS server. If you go and look on the instructions of this thing, which is quite easy, just to show you how easy it is, search for Fivem draw marker. It's usually a Fivem thing, docs, fivem.net. You open this up and you're scared. You want to run away to the hills. This is too much information. I know. Calm down, calm down. But over here, we can ignore this whole thing. We don't have to do anything like that. What is important is this part right there. I don't think we can make this bigger. This part right here, which explains this. Let's put this a little bit higher. Put this right here. Actually, let's make this like that so we can see what we're doing. The first one is the type. It's the this thing, the icon. The second part, the second, third, this right here are the coordinates you're given here. In this case, it's this one. Sorry about that. It's this one. It just transports it over there through QBox magic. Don't worry about it. It's not important. And what we want, there's something called rotate and rotation order. We want to change these things. So we go down here, and here it is, rotate. This is a Boolean. Only applies to the heading, so it rotates in the looking direction, and which direction you want it to rotate. It's usually 2, so we're going to use 2. So this option is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, counting from the back. So let's go back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a number. Okay, so what we want to do is change this to true. This will place it in a rotating manner, and we're going to place it with the value that it said here, 2. We're going to put 2. And see what happens. Did we place it 2? Yes, we placed 2. Save it, restart it, and did I restart it? Let's try that again. Did I save it? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Needs a double restart. Yeah, we like this better, huh? But it's a little too big, isn't it? Probably could be a little bit smaller. It's up to you guys if you want it bigger, smaller. It's your choice. So let's go back to VPS. So, what are the numbers we're going to choose? There are something called scaling. Scale X, scale Y, scale Z. And this is at the position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. it starts at the position 11. So let's make this a little bit. Let's put this more over here so we can see the whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so this, when you see numbers, it's probably what you want to see. This is the size it's at the moment. So we can put it at 1. Control S. Restart. And it's smaller. Looks way better, doesn't it? And again, you can use any icon. You can make this bigger, smaller, whatever size or anything like you want. And that's how you change the icons. Please remember that the values that you have here is important that they are the values that you get from when you copy the vector4 things from the admin thing. Because changing this to put it higher or lower is not going to work. Well, it will work, but if you go too high or too low, you won't be able to use it because you're too far away. So just remember, coordinates, you should use your vector4s that you get from the admin thing. Right here, under the developer options right here. You should use these and these alone. And the direction, you should be facing the way you want it to spawn. If you want it to spawn backwards that way, you should be looking this way and take the copies thing. If you want to face it that way, same thing. So we got our car here. Let's make sure this works. But garage, here it is. Let's pull it out. The car. Let's go check out our other ones, see what they look like. First off, let's check this one. Don't spawn too close. For some reason, the script doesn't like it too much. Every time I do try to do that, it goes a little bit crazy. Okay, here we go. Okay, there it is, but for some reason there's a car over there. This is one of the big problems you'll have. If you want it to spawn a little bit farther in, you can change it. Instead of appearing there, you could center it more over here. That way the car doesn't hit that. Because if there is a car, let me just check if it does spawn. Seriously? It does lock the car. Okay, we can't spawn it. But when we try to pull it out, it's gonna say that it's probably not gonna be able to spawn out. See, another vehicle is occupying the location. So maybe put it more centered over here. Because then that will happen. When there's a car here, let me just see if I can get this out of the way. There, that should work. This should work. There we go. So probably try center it more. You can change the locations. I think this one is pillbox one. Let's see if we can. Actually, let's just put the car back in. It locks the car. In fact, actually, it does lock the car. The cars are originally locked. So let's fix it. We know we want it to be right around here, maybe. Looking that way. Tink, admin. Copy. Go to your VPS server. This one is Pillbox, I think. Here it is. The spawn coordinates, not the coordinates, the spawn coordinates. Place the comma at the end. You can comment the other one if you want. Save it. Restart it. And there we go. It should be a little bit better. That way, if there is cars, I don't know if it's still, probably could be more a little bit to this side. It depends on what you want to do. You can actually don't have it spawn it here, spawn somewhere else. Like outside the gate or something like that. It's up to you. Let's close that. Let's spawn our little... There you go. Let's do another test. We're testing. Sorry if you guys want to continue on with the rest. Check out the chapters. Let me just put this car in the same spot this one was. I don't notice that. Okay, let's put this right here. The car should be like this. See if it spawns. We are also on this side too, so you could center it out. Yep, it's good. Awesome. Let's go check out the one up here. Go. Also good. We did rise it a little bit. The one that was having a little bit of problems was the Caesar one. Let's spawn right around here. I have no idea why if we spawn there, it just sometimes breaks the script. So you can see it here. Also good. And one final one, I don't know. You can also delete the ones you don't want. For example, there are two right here all next together. I do like to put one in Alta, around here. You can probably just pick this one up and place it here. Let's go to this one over here. Right here, more or less. These are inside the buildings. I don't know. I don't like them being inside. Oh no, it's not inside. It's right here. This one's a little weird. As you can see, we did rise it a little bit, and even like that, you can barely see it. So this one will probably need to be rechecked to see if it's okay, because it should be higher. And whoops, sorry. Park it. Pull it up. Well, that's good. And I think that is it. Thank you so much. I think I touched everything. I touched how to change the icon, how to change the spawn location, the part of the locked and unlocked. I would probably suggest you placing it as unlocked and see if it works, because it sometimes locks the car. I have no idea why. I would have to check the script even better for that. So yeah, that's how you configure your QBX garages. I hope you did enjoy the video. Please leave a like if you did. If you want to be informed of new videos, hit that subscribe and that notification button. If you want to place any suggestions or comments about the video, what you did like, what you didn't like, I will take criticism as is. If it's criticism saying, you take too long to do this, I should probably do that, I am all ears. If it's good criticism, I'm all for it. If you're just gonna say, hey, it sucks, and not say why, that's not criticism, that's something else. But again, thank you all. Like I said, if you have any comments or suggestions, place them down below. I will be doing the multi-job also, because it seems like it's already built into the QBox system. All we need is a UI. I do have a simple UI. I just didn't understand. I was playing around with it on the live stream yesterday, but now I do understand how it works, and it does work. It doesn't do multi-job. So that will be my next video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.